So it's time to record your guys' debut album. Take us back to the creative process, the concept, the conversations going into Gorillas in the Mist.
Shorty kind of kicked that off. I didn't want to do a political record. I told you. I wanted to do an album called Back to the Criminal Set. I wanted to talk about drugs, crime, CIA shipping tons of coke to my big homie Freeway Rick and all of that shit, because that's what I come from. But Cube didn't want us to do that. He said, nah, the climate is changing. It's too much knowledge of self being taught. You got this motherfucking LAPD cop over here, racist ass, talking about the domestic violence call he just came from, was reminiscent to Gorillas in the Mist. So he referred to the black couple as gorillas. I'm like, wow, that's fucked up. So right then and there, I started seeing a need for this. And so Gorillas in the Mist just kind of came about. You know, Cube said, voodoo, running from my magic. I was like, that's some X-Clan shit. And that's where it came from, Brother J now. So we built, let me tell the truth, Ice Cube built this concept around that one fucking line. And everything else just snowballed. And if you listen to the record, it's only 10 tracks. 2 of them like fucking Inside the Head of a Black Man and Also in the Group. And they take up space and time. They're not really songs. So technically it was 8. But because he got to deal with East West Atlantic, he had to fill his roster that he was creating. Yo-Yo, Cam, Lench Mob, and whoever else came down the pipeline. It was all business, bro. And I didn't understand it at the time, you know what I mean? But it was all business. And we shipped 500,000 units based on his business model. So I was mad at the time. I'm gonna be honest. I hated that motherfucking record for a couple of weeks, bro. And then I've watched so many people just rush me. Y'all did this. New York, fucking Atlanta. I'm like, oh, fuck. DC? You don't get no love in DC. California niggas don't get no love in DC. That's some federal penitentiary shit. DC embraced us. We got invited to fucking after hour shit in DC with real ballers and shit, bro. You know, I was like, oh, they love the Lench Mob. So what can you say? It was success that I didn't expect.
Right.
So that album, I mean, you know what we say, it peaked at like number 24 on the Billboard charts. What is it? Number 4 R&B and hip hop. Like you just said, 500,000 sold. Now you had previously worked on Cube's project, so I'm sure you saw kind of how that all went. But still in all, you said you really didn't expect Gorillas in the Mist to do what it did. But how did you deal with all of that?
I'm a blue collar nigga, bro. You know what I mean? You know, for lack of a better word, I'm a blue collar nigga. I've never been about like big shiny Benzes and shit, big crusty watches. So I always came back home, you know, and everybody at home treated me like I was home. So I never had a lot of fake shit around me. You know what I mean? That's why the decision to do what I did when I got this case, and it wasn't even my murder, the decision to do what I did was not, it was a no-brainer. Because my circle stayed small, and who I fucked with was who I fucked with. And so success, when it came, it was okay. Some money came, yeah, okay. Hey, we need some guns in the hood, bro. Go buy a crate of K's. You take this money, go get this. You know, I'm finna go holler at my Cypress Hill plug and get 15, 25 pounds of this prohibition marijuana. You feel me? And flood the streets and the projects in Long Beach like that with my G homies, because that's kind of what I was on. That was my lifestyle choices back there. So famous celebrity, you better not pull up on me talking about you want an autograph. You get the shit shot out of you in South Central. I'm not signing shit. You know what I mean? And I will hug you while he hold his pistol and shake your hand and all that shit and love you and all that shit like a brother. But I'm not signing shit. You know what I mean? And so I didn't spiral out of control. I never fucking shined on tour, bro. I took 1 pair of Levi's, 60 t-shirts, 60 pair of underwear, 60 socks. I never shined on tour. I didn't have to. Everything came to you. And so like the women scene, you know, you take a t-shirt off sweaty as fuck after a show and throw it out there. Nigga grab it. Get that to her. Nigga, we snatching the shirt from her. Nigga, I don't want to see you after the show, nigga. Having me signing some more shit. Get that to her. So there go your date for the night. Because now she got the shirt talking about thank you. So that shit kind of like took care of itself. So being like a hot-headed nigga, trying to be Ice Cube? No, I told Cube, I love you like my brother. I don't want to be you. I want your business model.